Good afternoon, folks. As you can see, it's another beautiful day here in the Lower Mainland in Vancouver. Heading out to meet up with Sylvain. He's already out on the bike. He's getting a new visor at the Barnes. So I'm heading out there to meet him. We're gonna go for a ride. It is not as warm as it looks like. It's a little, I want to say fresh, not cold. But it's probably going to warm up even more. But as I don't know if it picks up here, the GoPro, there's a little bit of a haze around, and of course that haze is around just because of all the wildfires we have here in BC at the moment. So I'm not too sure this fellow in front of me. Just got up to him. I also did a couple extra settings on the GoPros, and I switched it around. I'm actually having the Hero 10 on my helmet right now, and the Hero 8 is facing me, to film myself, because I think I should have the better camera on a helmet, because that's the view you're gonna see mostly. I also need to learn about editing with two cameras, so again I'm gonna try this out. The video that's gonna come out probably in a day or so that I filmed on our last ride, it was definitely a learning curve. Filming on two cameras. So anyhow, like I said, I'm just heading out once again, going to Barnes, meeting with Sylvain, and then we're gonna go for a ride. We didn't decide yet where we're gonna go, but we definitely take you guys along the ride. And here we are. You can see the building in the far here. So arrived in Langley at Barnes. It's our dealership of choice, both for Sylvain and myself. Sometimes they have some events happening and everything too, and normal Sundays is a hit and miss here, but lots of people ride out here to meet up as well. So let's just see if we can find Sylvain's bike somewhere. Yeah, right over there, and he's sitting right there. Sitting right there. Alright guys, we're just quickly gonna park here. Looks like he may be already done with the business he needed to do, and we'll take you along for a ride. Alrighty, we're heading back into Vancouver, even if I just came from there, but we just received a message from Shelly. And we're gonna meet up with her in Vancouver, and then we're gonna head out for a ride. And we also received a message from Jeff, so we're gonna head back east and gonna meet up with Jeff as well. Stay tuned guys, we'll take you along for the ride. So we're just heading into Vancouver here, like I said earlier on, meeting up with Shelly, and for whatever reason it feels like the wind is picking up here, even if it's a gorgeous day. It seems like Vancouver is a little bit windier than it was out in Langley. So anyhow, we're gonna hit back east after anyway, and normal the weather there is totally different once again. So just on our way here. Oh, looks like there's actually a little carnival there on the right. Just saw that off the highway there. Don't know what it is. Just looks like some carnival or something happening there. Anyhow, folks, we'll keep it turning on and off the camera as we go along and take you guys along. Talk to you later. Here we go, folks, heading back east, gonna meet up with Jeff, and maybe Randy is coming out as well, not too sure about that, but you got Shelly right in front of me, and then Sylvain, and it is Sunday, just 1:30 in the afternoon, and look how busy traffic is here already. Anyhow, like I said, we'll take you guys on a ride here, come along. Not sure where we're gonna head, if we're keeping heading east or if we're gonna go White Rock. Depends how long Jeff or anybody else has time in the afternoon here to ride. Come along guys. absolutely gorgeous over here. I love this view coming over the bridge. Here we go, folks. We're coming into our meeting point here pretty soon. This is basically past Langley here, or it's still part of Langley, but past Burns, I should say. Heading in, going meet up. Jeff should be there. Maybe Randy and Sherry as well. Not too sure about that, but we put it out on our group chat to meet us up. So let's see who is coming out, and at least we're gonna have at least one more bike, maybe a couple more bikes, we'll see. But yeah, traffic is a little bit busy already, and it's quite early. But yeah, we're just gonna get off here, and it's basically a Chevron meeting point right off the highway here. Let's just go and check it out. It should be about halfway for all of us. Good afternoon, everybody. As you see, we picked up some bikes here. We got Jeff came, he's leading in the front there, followed by Shelly on the right in a white t-shirt, and then we also have Sherry with the black vest on her Sportster 883, and Sherry just picked that up a few weeks back. Sherry is the wife of Randy here. And yeah, she made the jump from the back seat to the front seat and has her own little bike. So it's good to see another female in our group riding her own bike. And way behind me here is Sylvain following us as well. So we're just gonna head out for a nice little afternoon ride, and we actually decided we're gonna go out to White Rock. White Rock is a beautiful little town right on the ocean. And you can actually look over straight into the US, so it's pretty much right on the border. So again, we'll take you guys along and enjoy the ride. Gentlemen, here comes the crew. We got Shelly going here, Mr. Sylvain coming, Jeff coming, and then we got Sherry and Randy. There we go, that's the crew for today. Here we go, folks. Zero Avenue. I don't know if you guys can see this. Zero Avenue. So basically on the underside of the road is the United States of America. So this is basically right the border where we're crossing right here. have it, guys. Jeff is doing a little stunt standing on his bike and no balance. Oh, he almost lost his helmet right there. But yeah, here we got it. Jeff basically going nice and straight. See if I can go beside him. Maybe have to go on this side actually. There we go. And then up here we got the crew again. Folks, we're closer to the border right here again. There should be some markers coming up, like I said before. Basically on this side we have America and this side is Canada, and we just passed a couple markers. Hopefully I can point them out to you folks, because it's quite interesting to coming down here. So further down, if we actually go further down, there's actually border patrols normal on this side of the highway, or of this side of the road I should say, watching to make sure that nobody is crossing illegally, because again it's basically an unpatrolled border crossing. And right here, here's a marker right there, basically showcasing the United States versus the Canadian border. So we're literally speaking in, I suppose, probably my no man's land. No, I guess it's Canada because it's Zero Avenue, so we are technically in Canada and the border is behind, beside the marker. So it's unbelievable, beautiful to ride here. We out kind of like in the Campbell Valley, I believe it's called exactly, and we're heading towards west to White Rock, and it's just a great ride. Lots of motorcycles here normal on the weekend riding those road down. There's also bicycles and everything, because it's out of traffic and it's a nice relaxing ride, and the scenery is absolutely gorgeous. And you got some beautiful houses like this one here, and we're gonna come in. There's some more houses actually on the left side, on the US side, which are literally speaking right on the border, and people can basically technically walk over. The interesting part during COVID, when the border was closed, at some of those pullouts there would be people from the Canadian side and people from an American, literally speaking, bringing their camping chairs, like this house is in the US, this house in the US. So anyhow, they would bring camping chairs and they would sit right at the border to talk with each other, because they couldn't cross to go to their houses. So all those houses here, folks, are all Americans, and all this side it's all Canada. So right here, those are all our neighbors, our friends from America. Absolutely stunning how this works. And this place here, it's actually called the Smuggler's Inn, and a few years back he was actually in the news because I guess he hosted some people and they would just walk straight over, and either our Canadian Border Patrol or the RCMP pick the people up. But anyhow, thanks for coming along on this ride, guys. I'll keep and continue filming, but definitely appreciate you watching, because again, we're having a blast here. Shelly is for the first time on this channel, and Shelly is now the second time, but obviously Sylvain and Randy and Jeff are regulars on this channel. All right, folks, we'll keep you along on the ride. Thanks. And actually, before I turn it off, guys, here's another marker right here, and now we come across here and we actually right at the border. So this is actually the official border right on this side here, to cross into the USA, and that's the 176 border crossing that goes into the US. That's the border crossing I always take. It's also called the truck stop or the truck crossing, but that's the one we normally take when we go to the US. But again, there we go. We are literally speaking right at the border to go into the USA. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We're going to turn right here and we're going to make our journey into White Rock. Thanks, guys. Guess we have to wait for Sylvain to make cheers now, eh? He can pretend.
Cheers!
Cheers. Oh, cheers, you guys.
Oh.
He almost got one.
What are you drinking?
Cheers.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking pale ale. Okanagan, right?
Okanagan it is.
There we go.
You know.
Alright, now we can make cheers officially. One more time, guys. Since
Okay,
Mr.
we're
Sylvain.
doing it for real now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do the 360 again.
I didn't even know we were on your film set. Can you fix my heart?
Well, folks, here we have it. Stopped in White Rock, had a bite to eat, and just heading out again. Heading out the opposite direction than we came in, and going on a nice ride, heading back home. But again, I don't know if you guys can see it. The ocean right there, water right there. And again, if you look at the little island over there, it's actually the US. And what time is it actually? It's 5:20 in the afternoon. And just heading towards west again from White Rock, BC. Come along, guys. folks, here we are on the 99 connector, heading towards Richmond actually, because traffic was just busy going down the way around. And if you look up there, there's actually quite a few clouds, so hopefully I won't be getting wet on my way home, but it is what it is. Hence we're heading this way at this point, and hopefully I'll be able to ride around without the rain. And again, here we have Shelly in front of Sylvain. Sherry and Randy took off on the fork there because they're going to go back home towards Cloverdale, and Jeff had to leave earlier to go home as well. So we're just heading home, or towards home I should say. Like I said, there looks like some dark clouds over there. Hopefully it's not rain clouds, but we never know. And even then, it's still nice to be out on a bike. Couple drops not gonna do anything else. If anything, it's just gonna clean the bike. Alright guys, stay tuned, keep on watching. Beautiful scenery here on our way back from White Rock. We had a good time. Good to see more people coming out for a ride on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Stay tuned. Folks, well hello once again. We are in Richmond, BC, where actually the Vancouver International Airport is located. There's a plane right up there landing in Vancouver, and we just heading over the Knight Street Bridge here, heading in to Vancouver. And again, the clouds are pretty dark over there, so again, keeping my fingers crossed that we're not gonna get wet. But it was a beautiful ride. The back roads, or the back highway I should say, we were on the highway, leaving White Rock, the back roads, and then into the highway, coming into Richmond, and now heading north towards Vancouver. It definitely cooled down a little bit. It's a little bit windier, and again, hence I think some clouds came in, but nonetheless, still a beautiful evening ride. As there is only the three of us left. So next week is supposed to be a really beautiful week here in Vancouver, and we're definitely gonna film a few rides in the evening and everything like that, and hopefully the settings I played around with on the GoPro, it's the one that I like, and if not, we're gonna fine-tune it a little bit more and gonna improve the quality. I think the sound should be okay. I think I have that fine-tuned at this point. But again, if not, we'll work around it and make it happen. As you guys can see, there's some clouds over there. It looks like it's raining, and some more clouds over there. So again, fingers crossed at this time that we're not gonna get wet. But thanks for coming along, guys. Again, I'll keep the camera on and off as we go, to give you guys some more footage of Vancouver. Talk to you soon. Well, hello guys. As you can see, we got Sylvain in front of me here, and once again we're heading into Langley. We went to a local place close to my place actually, had some food and some grub, and then Sylvain and myself decided to go on the little evening ride, so it's just the two of us left. We're gonna take the opportunity to enjoy this absolutely fabulous evening, and gonna Gonna go for another ride for probably another 45 minutes or so before it's gonna slowly become dark, and then making our way home. But at this point we're just gonna enjoy the evening and heading back east. We're actually gonna head down to Langley. I have to do a quick pickup, and then we're gonna decide where else we're gonna go. Stay tuned, guys. Come along. Good evening, guys. We just picked a passenger up here, or Sylvain picked the passenger up. It's a friend of Sherry's and Randy's. She wanted to go for a quick ride, so we just went and picked her up and take her for a quick spin. I guess she really liked the idea that Sherry is riding a motorcycle, and asked her if they can come out. So we just went to pick her up and heading back to Sherry and Randy's place, so she gets to experience the fun times on a motorcycle. So here we go. Enjoy, guys. So we got like 9:30 at night. It's still fairly bright. The temperature is still nice. I'm just in my little Dixon flannel shirt and my vest on, and it's still beautiful. Anyhow, guys, thanks for coming along on this ride today. Definitely have some nice material to edit here, to figure it out, especially with the two cameras. Right now I just have the one going, but I try to do a little bit of different style, or like figuring out how I can bring the two videos together, because last time I found it wasn't the easiest one having two cameras. But anyhow, thanks for coming along. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and put some comments down if you like this kind of scenery or this kind of rides. Just write me a comment. Again, I'm new at this, so I gotta make some air. It's gonna be hard to learn at first, but I'm trying my best.